Jammu hosting some matches of Bharat Premier League. And absolutely, that's a very big ground and having all good infrastructure facilities, having a seating arrangement of around 20k. Yesterday, I just moved around this very Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu, and absolutely, I was just loving it. Ball driven and finds still not getting the name of the batsman, as some issues with the scoring app. I believe it's some kind of Kunal, if I'm not wrong. It's Rahul, beg your pardon. Some issues with the scoring app, that's why you might be getting a bit confused. Even though we lost the wicket number 3, why is it displaying 15 for 2? Pate's Cricket Club right on the top of the game. Good ball again. We keep on saying that the pitch is absolutely just behaving completely, not assisting the bowlers right. Ball keeps low most of the times, just asking and creating challenges for the batsman to settle down. And if you are a front foot player, you have got some challenges really to just face on. And here comes my friend, Mr. Lal Muhammad Kanai. Back from Anantnag, he says, my all-time favorite English commentator, keep shining, girls viewers, best regards from Lal Muhammad Ganai. Sports analyst JK. Thank you, Lal Sahab. And your comment means absolutely a lot for me, and it will keep me growing up and encouraging me to give it the best. Thank you very much for your love. Lal Muhammad Ganai from Anantnag, Kashmir, South Kashmir, a great cricket analyst. And I've spent a lot of time with him. We got some wonderful memories all together. And especially that day when we spent out there in Kulgam, that was Gasrana. Hope Lal Muhammad Kanai Sahab remembers the same. Next ball keeping low. It was onto the front foot, trying to drive. And no connection. It turns out to be a dot ball. A dot to finish. And it's 3 done. We're 21 for 3 Aryans, struggling at the top. And they will love to go for some runs with this partnership, especially Arun and Sachin Butt. And the question is, will these two just post some runs under the belt and give the team something to cheer about? Bharat Premier League, under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, 2 venues, KC Sport Jammu, and we've got MA Maulana Azad Stadium Jammu. We had some matches out there at KC where we gave you the live coverage, even though still some matches going on there, but here we are at MA Stadium, and live setup has shifted at MA Stadium. The run-up, going now back to the top of his bowling mark. And somebody's call. Medium pacer. Oh, pardon! What a bowler he's turning out to be. He's swinging it back and he's just knocking the wickets at his will. Wicket number 3 for Amrit Kaul. And what a moment. And ARYANS are struggling. Just look at the celebration. He's being hugged and embraced by all his teammates around. And he has all the reasons to be. That's absolutely swing sensation. Just look at that ball nipping in and sharply swinging. Oh my goodness. Absolutely helpless, and the ball hits onto the up stump. Is gone. And we have the wicket number 4 for Ace Cricket Club. It's 22 for 4. And no team would love to get this kind of a start in T20 format. These are some pitiable scenes. Scenes to feel. And the man is with the pump. He's pumped up. He looks energetic. And he looks at a mission. That's somebody's call for you. 3 for 9 of just 1.2. What a bowler. Outwards to the centre, another man. It's Raja Tikku. Good ball. Again nipping in back. And just talking about Amrit Kaul. Not just believing in pace, believing in medium pace. The skill he does possess of bringing the ball in, especially on this track where we find not a lot of assistance for the bowlers. And it's producing beauty, and it's producing miracles. Next ball, worked on the onside, gone through. It's gone through the legs, and it's gone through the fence for 4. Amrit Kaul, not a happy man at all, just shouting at his fielder. It should have been stopped. And no bowler would love to get happy at this moment as the runs are leaking. Oh, goodness me, what a bowler he's turning out. Just look at the smile as he's having on his face. He knows that he's bowling, he's producing best of the in-swinging bowling. And he swings that ball off the ball, pitches and just leaves the plate. Creating challenges and troubles for the batsman. Lovely! Oh, gone through the defense and gone straight onto the stumps. Number 5 departs. My goodness! Just look at the celebration once again. What a bowler is turning out to be. What a skill he does possess. He finishes now with another wicket. His bowling figures 2 overs, 4 for 13, and is all alone, single-handedly just doing the job for the team of Ace Cricket Club. Is not allowing the batsmen to settle down, and is making them going, doing and dusting with all his beauty of in swinging balls. Just look at that. Pitching sharply, coming and swinging in and taking the up stump. It's number 5 gone, 26 for 5 in ARYANS. Not a good moment they have. Amrit Kaul, and you will remember this day for ages and ages to come, and he has got all the reasons. 4 wickets for just 13 of his 2. Half the team takes the ride back to the pavilion for ARYANS. And I can sum it up by saying, दिले नादान तुझे हुआ क्या है, आखिर इस दर्द की दवा क्या है. And can somebody comes up with some dawa? That's called medicine. Another bowler also comes into the confidence. He's also now bowling great off in swing. It's always obvious when you are having a good start, you're bowling well. Amrit Kaul is bowling well, and Shravan also says that I can too. He has also got a wicket to his name. Absolutely a big man, bowling nice, bowling straight, and creating challenges for the batsman. And straight away, in front of the stumps, this is what I was calling you. Shravan strikes, and he strikes second time in his bowling. And the 6th wicket gone. It's 27 for 6. It's turning out to be a one-sided encounter. And what a game. The pace attack of Ace Cricket Club is just stealing the show. It was absolutely onto the middle line. And the umpire having no problems whatsoever to just raise his finger up. Goodness me. That should not be the story of the first match of the day. दिले नादान तुझे हुआ क्या है, आखिर इस दर्द की दवा क्या है. The new man walks down to the center. So far only 2 boundaries have been scored. The run rate should not be any issue, but that wickets column, just look at them, 6 of them is gone. And it's too many. Both the striking bowlers at the top here just absolutely bowled magnificent balls. That is stupendous. Excellent lines, good lengths, and not allowing the batsman. Well, this is sometimes you have some things to hide for. And that's why I decided to show it and display it at a very good platform. Even though out there in Kashmir, while I do commentary, I don't sing quite often. But here in Jammu, I think that it may just boost it a bit. And since yesterday, I also uploaded one of my Kashmiri songs out there on my page of Baba Nisara Sensation. And a lot of love, a lot of regard, a lot of esteem, a lot of favor. And I'm just loving it, absolutely. And decided to give a bit of a spice and flavor to the commentary. And hits the ball nicely. I have to wait for the signal of the umpire, I believe. He finishes with a boundary. And with the help of that boundary, it goes on to 33 for 6 after the completion of 5. Rate is over 6, but all the top order batsmen have been absolutely. They have received some mighty of the in-swing bowls from Amrit Kaul and Shravan, especially Amrit Kaul. He is the bowler with having great talent with in-swing. Let's see whether he's going to be started. And he's back into the attack now, and he will be wishing, loving and liking to get a fifer. That's one is absolutely played up the back foot, standing tall and just crashing it through covers for 4. This will ease the nerves. And if they manage to pick up one boundary, it's absolutely going to add some boost to the batting team of ARYANS. Lovely shot. And Amrit Kaul once again coming back to him. Just look at his bowling figures, 4 for 17. Good support from the pitch, even though still lacking that bounce, not having a good carry. But He has used all his potentials and skills of bringing the balls in and swinging in. Oh, goodness me. That was an over-pitched ball. And he missed on to that. It hits onto the toes and goes onto the pads. And even though we talk about Sachin, who is into the double figures, batting on 10 of 11, the man at our screen, Mr. Sanyam, who is 1 of 4. And the plan of these two should try and play sensible. Just keep on the scoreboard. Just move in singles. And if they manage to score good runs around 100, maybe we can have a game on. Power play done with the help of extras 11. It's 39 for 6, Ace Cricket Club. Play done, restrictions over. And we will have a sprint off the field. Bobby, a new bowler introduced. And the first ball has been swung away for 4. That's a good start. And credit goes to Sachin. That's what I was telling you, these two need to stay on the crease. And they should just forget that we have lost 6 wickets. They should think for some new thing. And should really believe in the construction of something else. This is T20 format. If you manage to put some time on the crease, keep on the scoreboard ticking, and you can surely target some overs. And this boundary will surely ease the nerves and make them feel quite good. Here's Bobby again. Play with Ace Cricket Club, who just won the toss, opted to field. And the lensman of Alpha Productions Jammu. Alpha Productions Jammu. Their camera personnel over here. They are doing a wonderful job, doing wonders in taking the clicks of the players. Some captivating clicks. And these are some memories to cherish. Once and for all, for someone who is just associated with the game of cricket. And once again, I just convey to all, we are live from MA Stadium, Jammu. That's Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. A big ground, recently Legends League cricket. Some matches held over here. Oh my goodness! I can imagine, has it hit onto the head of the umpire? Or is it striking the stumps? Not pretty sure about the fact. That was nasty. Actually, it was was the bowler who got his hand, and the ball just hits onto the stumps. Thanks that the batsman was well within the crease, or else he could have been run out. And now fortune just moves and shifts a bit to the team off the batting at the moment. He was inside the crease and no damage done. East Cricket Club opting to field. The decision is proving quite a brand. They're striking bowlers. Amrit Kaul. The bowling, he has got that in-swinging weapon. And that was unplayable. Completion of 7 gone. ARYANS are 46 for 6. The attack, and is just bowling at the pace and bowling continuous in the last over of his quota. 3.1 overs, 4 for 18. Full toss. I should say it was a very good toss to win. Asking the opponents to bat first, and just having 6 wickets at the top. Full toss, driven up in there, and caught at the long on. And congratulations to Amrit Kaul for his first 5-wicket haul in this Bharat Premier League. This time he turns it on a full toss. It was onto the pads. It needs power behind. And unfortunately, it had just gone onto the bounce. There is a correction. It's not a wicket. It's a single to the total. It looked to me that he was caught. It came on to the bounce. As we are pretty far from the ground, that's why it looked to me that he was caught. We beg your pardon for the same. It's 49 for 6. Almost dragged on. And gone with the 50. Big crowd with big diamond shells. Not easy to hit sixes. The team of ARYANS can manage to put a score of around 120. We can have a game on. Last ball coming off his quota. And plays onto the onside. Finishes with a single. Amrit Kaul. His bowling figures. He finishes with 4 for 21 of 4. 8 gone, 51 for 6. Ace Cricket Club winning the toss and allowing ARYANS to bat first. He was looking lethal for his first 2 overs. And in the second he was wicketless. Had he gone for some Yorkers, had he gone for some short balls. With the captain going with those variations, especially in swinging balls. And unfortunately, everyone was wishing for him to get a 5, but it wasn't written. But he completes a very, very successful bowling quota. 4 for 21 of his 4. And he has made his team to surely be on the top. Here we go, next ball, new over, and we have a wicket, 7 gone. And every single bowler introduced is having some good balls to bowl at. And here comes the wicket number 7. And Ace Cricket Club are pumped up at the moment. Just look at that, coming in sharply, keeping low. And another one bites the dust. I should say ARYANS are feeling under the weather. They're having difficult challenges at the moment at their hands. They're at receiving end. And Bobby strikes. And he strikes on the first ball. Just a matter of 3 more wickets for Ace Cricket Club. As yesterday we had a match in the morning. We're bundled out for 49. And same story in the morning. Keeping that thing in mind. The captain just winning the toss and allowing the opponents to bat first. So early in the morning there is some help and there is some support for the ball, especially that swing. Good ball. Defensive approach, no runs. Alpha Productions Jammu, the team of photography, a unit of photography out here, having some members doing a wonderful job in just capturing some moments and making it memorable for all the cricket lovers and cricketers over here. Next ball outside the off stump, watching it close and lets it go straight to the keeper. We're in just over number 9 and 7 wickets have gone. And you can yourself imagine how great of bowling units Ace Cricket Club does possess. On the top, right from the ball one, caught a wicket on the very first ball of the game. Amrit Kaul, and never looked backwards. Kept on creating panics, problems, worries, troubles. Not having them having a life full of beans, just making the feel under the weather. Team of ARYANS. That one is driven. There is a protection, a single to Cruz, takes the total on to 54 now for the loss of 7 wickets. You can see completely relaxed players, fielders of Ace Cricket Club. Like that, we are on the top of the game. The bowlers have done a very fantastic job. meantime, I believe the race comes to the conclusion. 9 gone. It's 54 for 7. Power cut. That's why we were off with the commentary. We are back with the audio now. There's a signal of the wide. Another run to the team. We have some issues with the scoring app now. Premier League under the category under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, Jagdi Jammu, just putting up a massive effort. This initiative is really meant to uplift the talent, just bring the talent with the platform provided to them in all the categories. We have 3 categories playing: men's category, veterans category. I believe from tomorrow onwards we're having women's category also. And in the meantime, I guess we have got another wicket. And absolutely, wicket number 8 departs. And ARYANS are now looking out of the show. They're looking out of the touch. And they look out of the zone. Yes, there you go. 57 for 8. We are done with the apps now. And 9.2 overs have been bowled. And that is a very, very flop performance from the team of ARYANS. Batsman Vikas. He plays it beautifully, gets off the mark and manages to pick 2 runs. The question here arises how long these 2 and the last man who is in the dugout will last, and how many overs they will play. And if they manage to play a quota of complete 20 overs, still go with 3-4 runs and over, they can go to 100 runs. That can be some type and some kind of total on the board for the team. But will they stand these bowlers? once again, Ritik. And just locking it out, appealing for LBW, and umpire looks not interested at all. For the loss of 8 wickets, and half the quota, half the stage we are through of the first innings, 10 gone, and Amit Butt, a new and a fresh bowler, has been given the ball. These two should try and play some more overs, 2 wickets in hand. And still I can tell you that if they manage to play around 5 more overs and get another 20-30 runs, it can be a very handy score on the surface. With Butt just bowling tots on the trot, and that's number 4. Here goes Amit once again. That's pull toss. He just missed onto that occasion. Should have been dispatched. When the tail ender is on, he can't expect too many. It's a no ball. Next ball comes out as a no ball, and now it's a license for the batsman Vikas to just give himself some time to lift and hit the ball for half a dozen. And can he? And he could not, and he placed the ball along the ground. 11 gone, it's 62 for 8. Amit Butt bowled a very good over, just conceding 2. And Ace Cricket Club, what a performance from the bowling unit. A good toss to win, putting the opponents to field, a good decision, a good move, and working in all the ways, I tell you. It's Vikas and Sayam trying to build a partnership. Score some runs. Full toss. Lower full toss. And just plays it down to the fine leg region, scoring another run to the team. And I'm your English commentator Baba Nisar from Kashmir. Hope you are enjoying the commentary as well. Kindly come up with your feedback in the comments. And we're live from Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. It has been a very great venue for the cricketers. And Bowden! Slower ball across the line, misses, and he just pays the price. Number 9 departs, and Hrithik strikes for the first wicket of his quota. It's 64 for 9 now. Just to the last wicket round remaining for ARYANS. And all the hopes have started to get shattered. Lots of mistakes. Found a number of weaknesses. And those holes, they are to be corrected and rectified in the coming encounter for ARYANS Cricket Club. Lots of discussions will be there after the match gets over. Completion of 12 gone. It's 64 for 9. Yeah, there will be a lot of discussions, and they will have to come with strong preparations in the coming matches of Bharat Premier League. That's a batting flop show. And I believe there is lack of patience as well. As a cricketer, if you are not having a good start and having still a lot of overs left to play, you need to consume, you need to occupy the crease, and you have nothing to blame, and you have got all the things at your hands to play some good balls and just allow yourself to score some runs for your team. And that wasn't looked at all as far as ARYANS Cricket Club is concerned. And wraps him on the pad. Up goes the finger. That was absolutely hit on his back leg. And there was every reason as the ball was about to hit the stumps, he might be given LPW, and he is. Amit Bhatt also strikes. He gets 1 wicket to his counter. And finally, ARYANS are all out on 65. And what a bowling performance from the team of ACE Cricket Club, especially at the top. With Amrit Kaul getting 4 wickets. And leading from the front. That is the way, just keeping low, and it got better of the man. A good toss to win, putting the opponents to bed. And they have really done wonders in the department of bowling as far as ACE Cricket Club is concerned. And now the score, the target set for the team of ACE. That is 66. It should be a cakewalk. And it should be a piece of cake for them to chase it down. And we will be shortly back live with you on the platform of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Till then, you enjoy your time. Thank you very much for being with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome back, and we welcome you back with the chase of Ace Cricket Club. Just a partly score. There are 2 runs on the board and we are in the first over. Deep having the ball in his hands. And the 2 openers walking down to the centre, Mohit and Ishan. And I'm your English commentator once again, welcoming you on the sets of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And with the sun out, and we have got Ace Cricket Club as well. Good ball. It was a lovely ball. Just beating him outside the off stump. A dot to finish was gone. It's 2 for none. Chasing 66 in their allotted 20, Ace Cricket Club. Just was the first bowler introduced, and if we are just having a score of around 66, and you need to pick some quick wickets at the top, as we did find in the very first innings of ARYANS. And can ARYANS put the same? It's Arun now having the ball in his hands. Good ball. Just presenting the full face of the plate, plays it down, and meanwhile there is no run to the total. There is a slips in place, a backward point, a straightish point, a cover and a mid-off. Looking on the onside, a mid-on, a catching position at mid-wicket. It should be just a piece of cake for the batsmen of Ace Cricket Club to just do the score. And there is no hurry at all. They need to be not losing their cool, play their sensible and natural innings, and try to build a partnership and get to the completion. And there is a missed throw. Not a good take from the keeper, allows the batsman to go for a run. The opening batters in the form of Mohit and Ishan. And they've got no burdens. The shoulders should be free. They should be free as a bird is free, or as 11th electron of sodium we find free. They should play a bind-free game at the moment. The run rate, no issue for them. If they just manage to go with around 3 and a 3/2 at times, if they play most of the dot balls as well. Still, any over if he yields or produces a boundary will count off for the same, and will be a good compensation. It's one-sided encounter. And Ace Cricket Club looking at the top, just about to notch the victory. And that's kept low. He was trying to play it on the rise, standing tall, no connection. And strike to the keeper. That's a dot to finish. Just 2 conceded, 2 gone. Chasing 66. Ace Cricket Club, a 4 for no loss. And if we sum up the first innings of ARYANS, it was batsmen. It was completely flopped. No proper skills, no proper timing. Not spending time on the crease. Was kept losing wickets one after another. And no batsman could chip on and consuming the crease. That's why they were all out just in a partly around 11-12 overs. It's Deep who is back into the attack now, into the second over, 3 for none. Here's ball in left armour. Chips in straight. Chips in nice. Chips with 2 bounces over the fence for 4 runs. That's Ishan's clean strike and finds the clean results as well. Got into the balance and presented the full face. That is, in all formats, a very, very perfect shot, especially with power play on. And appealing for LPW, I believe there was an inside edge. And Deepak looked quite convinced. He thought for a while he had his man. But edge was into the way. Again, a good ball, trying to play it late. Contact. We are live from Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. And this is Bharat Premier League, and I'm your commentator, Baba Nisar. Slowly and slowly, just getting closer to that targeted score. And completion of 3 with the run rate of 3. It's 9 for no loss. East Cricket Club chasing 66. Deep completes his 2, none for 7. It's all miracles, I believe. You need to pick wickets, that too in bundles. Still not finding any wicket, not opening the doors. This one plays it straight back along. Very good reflections and a good throw. And finds Ishan back in the crease. Next ball off the back foot. And just bringing power in that stroke. Manages to play down to the covers. And again, not going for any runs. We have seen an appealing for LPW, but that was missing the leg stump. You know, in the first innings, if we talk about, the batsmen did not stand by their skills. They lacked their cool. They were not temperamentally strong. In a shorter format of the game, if you lose first 2 or 3 wickets, the middle order gets exposed quite quickly. But they need to play sensible batting. And that is what was lacked by the team of ARYANS. No proper execution, not plans working, not shifting their plans, and not playing the full quota of 20 overs. At least they should have tried. They're not gone with number of runs on the board, but still, if they had managed to play full quota of 20, still they could have gone for around 100. Every batsman just looking in a rush, looking in hurry, and paying the price. Next ball is driven beautifully and all along the way. It goes down to the mid-wicket for 4 runs. This time it comes from the blade of Mohit. It was pitched over, and it was nicely driven on the onside. That's a good-looking shot. And scoring to the double figures now. It's 13 for no loss. We're gonna go with the finals of Bharat Premier League on the 28th of December. And both the categories of men's and veterans will have the finals on the same day. I believe that's on 28th of December this month. And We've got two venues having around 5 matches a day. 2 on the KC Sport Jammu and 3 on MA Stadium. Wonderful efforts by rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, putting 4th. And they're working really hard. Chance of run out. Now they are through for a single. There is an error in the scoring gap. It should be 14 at the moment. Can't understand why that last 4 runs haven't been added. Stan chips in the ball nicely. The good thing is he clears infield and clears it for 4 runs. That's a good chip shot. And now look completely with their eyes set on the balls. Here's Arun. And that one is up in there. Who wants it? And gone on the second device. And finally we have got the wicket. And the opening partnership is broken. And Arun strikes and strikes a big way. Was trying to play it on the onside. Ball hits onto the top of the blade. And finally a wonderful catch to dismiss the man. Continue to have problems and concerns, errors with the scoring gap. We're not able to give you the proper scoring, but I believe at the moment it should be 17 for 1. As we had some 2 boundaries hit and outwalks to the center, the new man. 1 down better, the number 3. Thank you, John Sophie, for asking me. I'm fine. By the grace of Almighty, hope also you are doing fine out there in Valley. Just kindly come up with the update of the weather conditions out there. Alpha Productions out here in Jammu. And the team of Alpha Productions doing photography, taking clicks, taking snaps and capturing the memories, doing a fantastic job, wonderful work. you see the floodlights, the lighting tower. And today we are gonna have one more match under the lights. Will be started at around 5 p.m. in the evening. Stay connected to Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, and I will be your commentator for the game. That's fantastic work done by the cameraman. Great work, great visuals, and just capturing those visuals. Good ball, wicket to wicket, and onto the front foot, pushes it along, no runs. What I believe the captain of ARYANS should bring in some close infielders, one at the mid wicket, one at cover, short covers, and just allow the batsman to do some mistake, maybe driving, maybe on driving, and letting the ball to go straight in the air. In the meantime, we find a white ball, another run added to the total, and I guess it should be 18, and we just have to wait a little. That's one has been deflected well. That's power play done, and that's gone for 4. Another boundary. And the runs not stopping at all. And if we talk about that one-day international between India and South Africa, it was a complete dominance of Indian cricket team over South Africans out there in South Africa. Started the one-day series with a victory. It was Arshdeep Singh who got 5-wicket haul, first 5-wicket haul. And they just bundled South Africans on a score of just 116. And later went on to win that by 8 wickets. That was a wonderful victory to Indian cricket team. And congratulations for starting the ODI series with a bang. Next one, that's intentional. Just bisecting that gully end point and hitting another boundary. It's a back-to-back boundary. And this one was great shot. Just look at that. Playing it behind the square and playing it nicely and playing it for 4 runs. That should be shot of the day to me. Everything right. Timing, placement, and the results. Next ball again, driven in the gaps. And the runs coming, and coming 2 of them. Ace Cricket Club. J&K KP. Just moving forward and moving forward with lots of confidence. Just moving with ease. No problems, no troubles, no worries, no issues. Even though we have lost the first wicket, the partnership between these two, they are adding more flavors to the team's victory. Umpires dressed up in that pink uniform, pink hat, and that's adding to the beauty of the game of cricket, gentleman's game. Out here in Jammu, that's MS Stadium, Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. I'm requesting everyone who are just connected with Rising Athletes Facebook page at the moment, just keep on sharing this live coverage from your Facebook profiles. And I believe there is a wonderful catch, and absolutely that's spectacular at the point region. And he has taken a blinder. And that is the moment to enjoy and celebrate for the team of ARYANS. Wicket number 2 departs. And if we can have the replay, I guess we will just get it into the very nice view. But all of a sudden we have some power issues over here. But ARYANS managed to pick the wicket number 2. We can watch the replay. But at that moment, unfortunately, we had some power cuts. That's why you may not be able to have the replay. But eventually, a wonderful catch at the points. And the wicket number 2 departs. Next ball, driven on the onside. All of a sudden we can see some energy in the bowlers. Spin straight and just polite beating him. It was on to the front foot and they just missed the ball straight to the keeper. Keeping low and almost kissed to the off stump. And still having issues with the scoring apps. It should be, I guess, the end of over. 2 wickets have gone back to the pavilion for ARYANS. They must be around 20-25, and now we got it. It's 24 for 1. Rather 24 for 2, beg your pardon. And here we go, wicket number 3 falls. Situation looks the same as ARYANS were in the first innings. It's 29 for 3. Rahul strikes with the wicket number 2. What a match it's turning out to be. And can we have a low scoring drama match? Looked well, started well. And now 3 back-to-back wickets for the team of Ace. Deepak has a wicket on the first ball. And Ayushman Kaul now joins Shubham. Still 37 runs behind. And now what should be the strategy of these two batsmen? Will they play sensible approach or will they just go on aggressive? Single takes the total, I believe, on to 30. Now we have a correct update of the scoring apps. It's 30 for 3. Oh my goodness, the ball has started to do. It's started to be tricky. And the batsman will have to be very, very careful. As we find lots of low bounces. There you see, not pitching up. And ball keeping low, but somehow that was missing last time and the batsman is safe. Ayushman and Shubham out there in the middle. Next ball works it on the onside. I believe they just settled back, not going for the runs. Ken plays it on the onside. This is what I was telling you. Need to put some close-in fielders, not allowing the batsman to go and score freely. Should go aerial, and maybe they miscue and they may get a wicket. 8 gone, it's 30 for 3. Ace Cricket Club chasing 66. Still 36 more runs to get. And still we will go with 80% chances as far as Ace Cricket Club is concerned. Here is Rahul. Oh, appealing for cut behind is gone. Oh my goodness, what's going on over there in the middle of MA Stadium, Jammu? It's a copy of the first innings and the wickets have started to fall. And guess what? This is wicket number 4. It's 30 for 4 now and Rahul strikes with the number 3. He caught Rohit for 1. And all of a sudden we have a game alive. Was a nice catch. Just, I believe, ball hitting the toe of the blade. And look at the jubilation. Look at the celebration and look at the hugs. And this celebration sums it up. How big it means to the team of ARYANS. And Rahul picks the wicket number 3. And Ritik Bhatt It's 33 for 4. And the 10th over about to be started. Rajat with the ball in his hands. What a collapse. What a turnaround. And AS Cricket Club, they are also struggling out there in the middle of MS Stadium, Jammu. Half the work done and half still to be. Plays it down straight to the covers. There is a short leg inside the circle for the man, Ritik. There goes Rajat. Just walks it down to the onside. And a wonderful effort from Sunny. He was having a shy on the non-striking stumps. And eventually ample of time for the batters to get back to their creases. Just a single. And every single run just means a lot. Next ball, that's played on the back foot. That's lovely shot. And this boundary will ease the nerves of the team of AS Cricket Club. And this will mean a lot to them. They will get closer to that finishing line. And goes on to 38. Lovely shot, just waiting and playing it late. And just bisecting the point at the covers for 4 runs. Just 27 runs away. Another 28 correction. And AS Cricket Club, I would have never thought that they will find the team in this kind of situation. But overall, it's cricket all about. Again, just picks the gap nicely, picks it nicely and picks for 4 runs. That's a back-to-back boundary for Ayushman. And just watch the timing and watch the swing of the flow of the bat. Picks the gap beautifully and picks it for 4 runs. And score 42 for 4 now. This will absolutely bring some cheers. And again, too close, trying to cut, not getting it right. And there is just a dot to finish. 10 gone, we are halfway through of the second innings. And it's 42 for 4. Just 24 runs away. What will be the victory for AS Cricket Club. It was a one-sided encounter in the first innings. ARYANS just all out for 65. And Amrit Kaul bowled beautifully and picked up 4 wickets. And with the chase, AS Cricket Club always at the front, even though in this game a bit of a spot or bother, but still going nice. It's 42 for 4. Thank you, Arif Niyaz, for your love for Baba Nisar. And just tell me, how is the weather out here in Kashmir? Kindly update. Finding some good number of spectators, just being relaxed, enjoying the match, being on MS Stadium, Jammu. And we may have more than that in the night match. That was a good ball. Absolutely just deceived him. Looking at Rahul, he is into the last over of his court. He has bowled a gem, he has bowled beach. Just look at his bowling figures. 8 runs and he has picked up 3 wickets. That is a straightish point for Rahul. And you see the batsman just playing onto the front foot, trying to reach the pitch of the ball. And not allowing him to pick up 1 more wicket. And if it does, I believe the game is on. Lot depends on this wicket pair now. Good ball again. And he's bowling dots at his will. He's absolutely just mixing his balls, bowling spin, top spin. Good morning, Baba sir. I guess it's Vivek Daru is saying good morning to you as well. Again a dot ball. The last ball of his quarter coming up. That will be crucial, and he might be using some extra efforts on the ball. Here goes Rahul. And a bit quicker. And played it down to the point and played it for the single. Only a run conceded off this last over of Rahul. He finishes with 4. And he finishes with 3 of 8. 10 gone, rather 11 gone. It's 42 for 4. Rather 43 for 4. And thank you, Vivek. That I was, about to say that. Maybe it's past 12, so maybe say good afternoon. Now we got it right, and good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you, Vivek. Here is deep again. Straight, not for the runs. The runs completely looked dried up. Yeah, they have just controlled that flow of the runs and making them earn those remaining 23 runs. Just look at that once again, straight to the field. The Skellig region and not for the runs. Deep into the last over of his court as well. He has picked up a wicket and playing it nicely. That's a nice shot. Just waiting for the ball and giving it a kind of a top lens for 4. What a shot from the man. Just waiting and playing it. And playing it late. That's delicate and intentional. And fetches a boundary. That's a much needed boundary. It's 47 now. 19 needed. Ritik and Avishman, 2 not-out batters, and playing sensible cricket. Know that we've already lost 4 at the top and can't afford to lose 1 more. They're waiting for the loose balls. Now a slip's introduced after that shot was played. 4 runs picked up in this over should not be problems. They are through the run rate. And managed to play the last ball back along the track straight to deep. A finished dot to finish. 12 gone. It's 47 for 4. They should try now to get these remaining 18 runs. Should be a simple job for them. At the same moment, they will have to just keep wickets in hand, can't afford to lose more. On the offside, we can see closing four fielders, stopping the singles. The three of them, and on the onside, we have a square leg. We have a mid wicket at short catching position, driven. That's a good shot, and that's gonna run to the fence for 4 runs. Lovely shot, and this will absolutely make them feel quite easy and comfortable now. Flight and just reaching, good execution and good extension of the arms, just making sure he just reaches to the pitch of the ball and drives it handsomely. There you go, through extra cover region. That was exquisitely timed. And crossing 50 now, just 14 away, and we've got too many balls left. And Ace Cricket Club at the moment just looking completely having control on the game now. 13 gone, it's 52 for 4. Where do we start here with number 14? Sami S has got the ball. And just a matter of remaining. If we talk about the runs, it's only 14 in number. And looking at Ayushman and Ritik just going with a good partnership at the moment. Solid defense. Copybook style, playing it back along, not for the runs. And they should be not panicking at all, knowing that we have got only 40 runs to score now. And this one is played in the gaps, even though the ball will be cut off within the limits of the boundary, and 2 runs will be easily picked up. And the required runs now getting lessened and shortened up by only 11 now. It's 11 needed. Here goes Umesh. And it was 2 outside the off stump. Had he just left it off, it could have been given as a wide. And it's a dot ball. Current run rate over 4, required run rate just below 2. And that's not the situation you find most of the times in a shorter format of T20. Low scoring games at times turn out to be pretty tricky. And that was about to be the same over here, as we did have 3 back-to-back wickets, but this partnership working nicely. And look at the bounce. No help at all and no life at all. Keeps low, manages to play it back along. A dot to finish, 14 gone, it's 56 for 4. Got 6 overs remaining and just 10 runs away. Ace Cricket Club for registering a victory. And Sami has got the ball in his hands. And driven. That's a lovely shot. Style and the result. What a pickup shot that is from the man Ritik. And putting pressure on the bowler straight away on the very first ball. A boundary to start. Takes the total on to 60 now. That's lovely uppish cover drive. And it was exquisitely played. Elegance and class in that shot written all over. And just 6 away. This time guides it down to the third man. Will they come back for the 2? Oh, chance of run out. And he makes it through. There was no properly communicated, and now the overthrows. Oh, that's gone. That's gone and gone for 4 runs. I guess it will be a 6. And they will be through the victory as well. That's overthrow. And that's it for Ace Cricket Club. Now just won the match quite comprehensively with a big margin of 6 wickets. Overthrow leaking runs. And Ritik and Aishman just doing and stealing the job for Ace Cricket Club. Just look at that closely. He delicately played it down to the third man. His partner was not interested for the run, but he just insisted him. And just look at the throw by the keeper. Bowler not stopping it. And long off comes in to stop using the boots, and just like a football goal. It goes over the fence and goes for 4 runs. That's it what we have. Ace Cricket Club are over the line. They managed to pick up the victory by big 6 wickets margin. And congratulations to them. And that's all what we have for the first match. Hope you have liked it. We'll be back for the third match of the day. That will be a day-night match. And thank you for all your time. This is your English commentator Baba Nisar taking you through. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.